Ade achen bosome ne nso awu aseda nko an ye de manyame ne nso asa ye bronya entina chese ye difrafra ne sa ne nyina no nyame ena ye da na se nkakra sa ne nkramofo da bronya obi kura wo ho a anya ne chefa enti ade achen yi de ye da nyame ase na ye ba besomo bronya ne nso ye ne wa na edi enuanom nkramofo no we ye edo ada wo ho Edo ada. Okay, when I ya for a ball, you know. It's not just say a fear ni swade who say one be cool giant buffer ya man biare na nebe baso. Nenchi it is okay don't pab what to a.
So nentria na okunentria.
Nentria no so say no a ho nentria age menka say enye trailer but cars akese kakra ni ya di goose no.
Omode bedwa so. Ena so na nipa wo krom.
Ena so ko je fan kwa nya
kra asat 9
anajo no
wow ahomachi kra ye bay cars you say tretwe ni oh Ghana they ahead seriously
na beka siska ni
oniska ka se miska
oniska ka se miniska ka se
nkasi eniska
wo ho edi
eti anopa yema yenuanom enkramofo nyina happy Idul Adha na edru sabre ya eya na sober reflections aye beye wo ya brabo mu ne de atrete ne ma ya kwan ti se de komshani Muhammad obebo ne bra pepe nyenam na ye bewie no nko abu onu mo ne de wo hwe gina ne se obenya nam awie obu onye kremoni kura so wo hwe se ne yonku kremoni bi ebepe eye enam ede amano no awie pacho for wani ekokosi eye komshani Muhammad wo de se onye kremoni mpo a hwabrabo obebo ye so hu na basabasa ye nim na entokwasemu nim na sekantwe nim na mabo na tututuo nim enti enei wo ye kremoni mabunu wo ye sabi Kristo de babunu na wo se open na mo awe anya nam no mum na wo so mo adwene koso ne mum brabo a eye komsheni Muhammad bebo ye no na wo betwe adwene situ anya bia na ntokwa wom na nsekuru wom na toro wom na bone adwamamo ne ma basa ne bi wom ana wo hwe na wo kari ne bi nim dia na otu ho fansa na bari nam na ware menya sho se mema bibia sa
nam no yenwe ne kwa abrabo pa bata
abrabo pa e bata echi
enti oyire no nso ye nan ahwe mu yie
mo ni
ko Muhammad ye sa
enu ti ne se de ohun beso
enu na ye okay
ntu hwe na ho nso a nka se wafo ye
enti oyire ye tuntum na pekokwa aka ho akoye ne ho ade
koye ne ho ade papa bi
ayate
afia ko de
nyamko adom me ho ye papa enti no na ye afofie dai mi fiewura hajia ampedu anu ode enti mi fiewura alaji nyami show ono woye ena fe Farid ene family ni nyina man enkramufo mu nyinara ya weshemo barka de salla esa kasana ni pasha de sua bi yo kan komsheni Muhammad unso mo kampe no mo de aso
alewa sala wala
enjeru mo kan no
na ya meka atabera mo baje so say
Allahu akbar
yefia
ade
fiwe kremoni na atabera wotu yi
anade
na frabantam kro akobo busia ho wantem ayi na ene fiewura de na ye ana afia mboa
maka chere say me kasa mpehwehwe anu as o put me on the spot
it's okay mama relax ya
anya na say dey say oda so
de ya ni eti enne so Adom TV programs ya sheda a hihye dwumadie no se be ya ene wo enkramofo movies papa bia no kire nioma brabo papa ene ho enkeka ho a yenuanom kramofo na nkasa na acte ansa na programs awodo ya hye tene no kan ho e Adom TV so yewie bedwam a de beka ho nyina ne bedwam kra nkomo na yebedie no ene enkomo ben ne dapono so mini aba
ene ye be komasalachi ye de dwumadie ni nyina ache yenuanom kramofo me meti chief imam patam ho
oh okay fadama
enye fadama ne potam
fadama because so the chief imam potam fadama
okay
ene so mo nim chief imam potam mo nim be bio
ene ye mo madwen no enti ene Idul Adha no ye ne omo anedi nti edwumadie ni nyina no ebeye nkramosum kyerɛkyerɛ ne sɛde wo fa so a wosom bronya yikura no ekwa wo fa so ese du sabre wo maduane no amkura no ya na ye sonko
yeah mekai Said Alaji insha editor Nti ode ba 10 years kura
no ye de ye ode assembly ko ye
ba ma kai me man former DC wo Afram places honorable Isaka wo bre mi bi afe
Echepa
uyi ni kakra
mpacho me dase wa
ebi wo no eda wanum kra na ya na okasa wo we na to anse ha dwen ti se
kakra o ka ni kakra
na oh yes
so we ne kakra eno so na eda no
eme so na omofro ye emi edu sabre ya o made ye so ya na ye fi wo hu ntade hekro no mato sante na we no na da no na eyi ka se spokesperson Arimiao
chief imam
spokesperson no ka se baby aya omukohia wo park so bompaye no bia fa ne ketemra dia benti o se kankramufo de omosom no ye nkabo menua but this time so bia fa ne ketem
ba na cross o mo ye virtual o mo nsheda nye
omo be se de bia tumunti no
ebi beko
ambeko
ti e mo ma fehia pa
o konso na okra hand sanitizer okra wakade no na de aboye ho ban ti sa ahwe ye kwagem ya adanya
na no so akofa asem fofora ba na edura nwumre nso aya na wo mo asusu adibronya no so ho de mi chiri
eno kwa nya nwumre obe one ho kodata
if you one ho ko no ye pa mo
no
aya no mo asusu adibronya nom ni ade de mo chino no ye pa mo cho ye ni kan ne bre ni mu
ye kan nam na asem no so kum nam na ye se bia wo fridge mu so ntino na watwitwa na she fridge nim we no oboso obosra ha o ya bi oben wo no twitwa bi na ade ama no nkanka coronavirus mrem kwa wonum sa ho kire kakra ne ade ewo mu no obi ben wa yes na wa sana som no ho asem no nchekere no etie labi na se bi no to fridge akese nti okuma na enso betimi de bi asie na
wa fridge akese nti na no mo de che first no mo ni fridge akese nti na no mo de che
na ma dwembo ne aba Ba Kristo for am open na mo arrange mu misa wo se du nya mo so mo mo
no so
ni asem no aze kremufo ye mu ye ntie ye ni epe na mo arrange edu ku akokọ no
wo de o ba ni bi
ku akokọ
o so ni na te bottom ho
okuma ponchi ana pampam eyi nka na ntambo nyina so wa mfi kremu ni na ni de bro de ope biara ana pe ye betete ya pomo ana se ene de ye di silent no ye ko ye ni mu ana all right ene Diamond for the bokata ni kwa no na
the daily guide shase na eye ehyan a mampani ka se wo de bema eye senior high schools ahodo no enura wapa ho tuma ejumedie ma ode makomako 100 enti daily guide bo amane yes government gives 100 buses to senior high schools and no ewo page 6 ensem no behune mo buses ni de watwa bi mfoni a yellow edida daily guide nim ha na ne banner caption and pen no courts reject NDC review as Chachu runs away nura ye ne akable di nkomo opram to beka se wan ka se Chachu run away wose Chachu se ye nyima na kwanya no nko hwe nkrata nim dia ene ono so ntimi ncheche mu nya no enye zo dwane for court ene akable wo court no woka ye so ati ase nti
ensentro for de betra ma manfo aku abehwede obokrata ne tro se enkanka court asem kwa de way a sensationalism na ya na ba mu no me kai se me ko court yi na me amehwe asem me kan court ni we de obokrata de chi nsema ya tro no na we de if ya bosi twa wa abo beka ne frintuma mu so bende se de okay se tatu anwane so yeso adwane me boa we beka story no kra bia na nya sa na nche mu no
go adwane dey different from ntimi nya no okay ti guide
so o ma me so story wa na
na je mi anam si na da onti o man hinka ayi anti beki no ma pani yire na me ye professor Jay na na agina so na mete ha na mi hu do na me pe kwa sonko de aka na we ni bebo mu ma mi je pa cha no pe mi mo ache pa eti na tries to escape Montier 3 debacle escape ye de tem no ni ho asema ma na je pa cha maka bia ba
e to so na daily graphic the bokrata ni na no asamo hye no nso a na supplementary wo ma na ye afrim ne mu ha de
Musa daily graphic mo ya hase ya che
achepa
adverting enim bebre
na bi kakra bia no kra ne bono
ayi ne susu atinti say ya na nka ayi no wo behwe ne bia 2 pages ne shi
na me adom
ama ko kasi se fridge mo si nya bia adom
ko nyina won eda sonko na ye die pay 13 wo ho na sama e kan nyina ne se eda no idel ada no ni essence the butter yenti a ye die no omienu ho enye se eye fan ye sha keke nti ni address shepe so ni edi bone wo nchen ye se botaye no menti ase ade na nsuminim se edin na ebo ho na wa sekere ena da na esi ho no edu ayedie no e wo na sekere nti ye wo se ye ni saada no se de ete nti ye futuo ene kokobo ena mpanifo ede eba daily graphic de obokrata no ena de abai na Mami Jane Mensa Nsuni Electoral Commission dwamtenani daily graphic animu ha obo ha na asema wo kan nyina ne se wo mo ehunu multiple registration enipa ne bidin abeba mu triple no ne ade wo yesa na ayede they say yesi yenya wo mo ya ba be yi safo ni nyina de wo no mafiri mu ada na mo yesa mo yesa mu simu tat ne mo ne ewu mo yesa nyina dan mo yesa ni nyina no bisi achemo nti ho asem ne yesi ya ba be yi wo mo nyina nso e de afrim wankasa nya daily graphic de bokrata no ne kan bi na asem we de bo ani mu ha yi eye yensantwefo ne yedua na me bon pesi ye nyina ye bedi so ye di so a ene bebo man was it don't invite hate speech communicators ipa bu atum so ye mambofo hankasa ne de makatwi ni ya mpofo je medas o ye mambofo bua na numu kasa kuman ese man ese safo nsantwefo se tv se radio se ayi electronics say social media na so da ono so fans oje ho de and invite the people otisa nipa we invite no hwese na num kasa ye na num kasa ye hyenkuna na num kasa ye asam obi gina so ato aba enye de oba hwie moja agu tie na num kasa otumu se wo pushi nipa bia mo akodi bone safo no centrofo ye sema mu invite wo mo oye hwan so ono so kasa kura ma nyame ne mo reba akokora betimi atofo ma mfre no bi se wodi na chi a obekuyen nti we hwa na eken Professor Kwame Kakari eba communication dia yi ni fimu enye yi obere mu pa ene ne wode sansemi atodwa nne no holiday afofo da study oda ofie edudu hu nti no saa na ayi graphic nso ano so saa nti ho asem e wa ha na man remanded for shooting 3 at funeral a year si to famani akọ J2 agumu ti 49 years ye de no akwakoto afiase ehho ensemu na bi mu critical conditions a ye de won mo akwakoto hospital asema awreho kokope daily graphic de bokrata no bi na kan
amefa Ghanaian Times de bokrata no ento asoma we na asema wa Ghana Statistical Service ya o makama asema ma papa o say 22 million Ghanaians income affected by COVID-19 I no cre me meti akame pa nya asem ketwa 22 million Ghanaians na ye can make home. I just say Ghana for best of pay edunu mienu. Na Ghana for yes 30 million he says and ye patch re nemu 22 million.
Enya sam kitwa.
Enya sam kitwa. Na me kan mampani wadaroma say na no gogo nuema mu no. Eyi ne onipa bi wo mo ayi no ntimi fa nipa 100 yes sir. So ti bodies ni be bria ye kasa kese be bria. Onim se Kofi bi da so shebe. So eyi Professor Chimpo unso oda so shebe. Eyi nanatufo no mu ni ade. Oh, wo yes odi nipa 100 be ye ya.
The time no am say ben ba.
Nti wadaroma ene ebie mu kakra wai na private burial no so e de ka ba fie.
Ye hiam say ya be.
Oda bi un say oh yes ye di e so a. Eni man mu be biem. All right, enti ye free eno so ene Ghana for best opepe aduonu mienu a wono mo coronavirus yi anya nsunsuan so kese wo sikasem so na Ghana Statistical Service e de ho asema ba ha na o say discharge plan for Go Track SHS students tieniye only SHSs without COVID-19 cases can vacate. GS in the Ghana Health Service na kasa say wo senior high school bi was a good track for no time so mo makwan na mum wo senior high school bi na ho ye record coronavirus case ni bi de na oda so te ho yes ye declare say obi a ho ato no ho ansa ne be mam kwam mo
fie
yes
okay let us say sa extra e kan so aban afa wo
obefa dia ye ne
corona hu ne me na de da
ba bibi wo mu ne ba be fore de ene omo ho a eye na ebinu mu propose say nke enya mass testing mu omo no mo mfa nko but aban so adwen foforo Ghana Education Service ne Ghana Health Service de omo kan say schools na coronavirus wo mu ne de
record bi no
enkwara ne betena ho mama kwan kro betena ho akopembra mpedifo bo se bibia aye kama yes na Ghana AIDS Commission restocks ARV antiretroviral drugs no what is an say why dem any test kits ni nyina am say omonsa akabi na Muslims celebrate Eid al-Adha today eno ho asem e wa na asem ba ko hwe afia kuruma wa ha is the best security e wankasa wo wan hwe na odidi agro de bra gura to pre na wu a say justice be ba no ya na de hwe an honorable member of parliament you were JB Dankwa na asem da ha na oditi story no see JB Dankwa adduce murder trial judge unhappy over absence of defense counsel in court nipa na ye de kwadu abon so adi ewu ne lawyer kra an court mpo man na asem ne ato so adi so nti jo ye bia no asonson na Asante Hine petitioned over a doom kwangoma chieftaincy dispute and so asema ewo the obokratam national security arrest 7 Nigerians at home na enkofo mu yesi atohye mu da bia so mo pese mu bewura mu ba mo be dey ade enkwa na me wutu krom ise ya ria ba obi antrase o ya musim
ade ai awani nko krom wana do ko
ya tie ya yenya abrochire be ko yesi atum ni yetie ba bia yedwene ho enti na ke gari so
akọ abrochire ni enti se o kan sa ade a
na se ya na make say enforce ye we say e ko
unkofo akwati kwa
se da bia cargo plane ade ko tie na ke akọ mo ehun hyem ne ko ampadu tie a o tie tie mbu ni asu mfo se boko
anya boko
pressure aba no so nye pressure ketwa so
but also is to me detect omo matro di double registration who ne say ye fidie ne ye won modern boss
amanyofo na no na o se ehwe omu ye because they do omu ye gu ya so ni hu omu de shey mu no ni say me ko tro me di me hwe process dey me si fam na me say me kwa me guarantee ma obi o
ahapra ya guarantee
to de bia mo ahunu na ne ya mususu ha mo ni
o se centers ni bi o ha nipa ni ho
omo da kwa
aya waso west wo bon ye o baby o 2 centers eto aso say wo bedu na easy ni
2 centers bi o me kwan so sa o mo so sa na ndu ho sa
ya chi ha se kura de oni obi akura ma no mo asa so
edi no matra I think say move into a last phase no
yeah August by 6 or yeah nti yesra wa won try no kokotro wudi na okokromoti na no power no so utime de ye transactions bia o card no nti nya edi na keke e na o transfer amonto aba no mo amonto aba no afo obi kwato no okoyi obi a wo se nya
na oto no obi obe nyanwen se e na me nto aba na me hu de ekoso
na wa nto anyi de opa aba de wa hu de ekoso ya amonto munyanya atom no na ide asebusu to aba
ya goni enko fa Eid al-Adha kasebo no wa nto ase ne
wa sama dia chonde e pa na
ye de beto pa
ese eto
e beto
beto eti ye ko na kase ato aso
Efia de twatwo sanso ye de twatwo ewo bosom ye toso enso a ye kita won sa bosom nim ne bedwam kase mre e na aso abusua memwache na bedwam kase amekenka ma osimadu entem no de edi mu akotene bia obete ne se wa hye wo mo etete miaye bi ewo kole lagoon ne ho ene se kompotem ho bi se won so ho se ne be ye obeye nsiesie ewo ho na epoemu antem nso dwa ewo ho no panifo ye nhyehyeye ye se wo betirim ne nyina nso wo petepete enro ho se ne be ye COVID-19 no wode ho ahobambo ebema adwadifo ewo ho amane bonso efi bosontwe esu tarede mu eba mane ese enam ewo mu no esotia ena etie wei ena bika ho ena mekenkan ama osebedwam kase medindi ma mechira diamond AMA atnaye no ena apani a wada AMA no ano mecha Accra Metropolitan Assembly Owura Muhammad Ajaisowa ede nafua anase donhwere makomako aduanan enwotwe 48 hours ama enipa be yese wo ha wo motete aye bi te se Kole Lagoon ne ho ena afa circle odo na mpotem ho se wonso ho fisa aban no aye krado se wo ba be ye nsiesie wo ho se ne be ya krom ahonidie beba na ho so bete.
We are dredging the Odo and the Kole Lagoon for the next 2 years, and people are continuously building close to the drain, and we are unable to get the buffer for the heavy-duty equipment to navigate and to be able to dredge. This is done every year, and they are fully aware of it. So we came here to remind them that, that they are supposed to remove their structures along the banks of the Odo within the next 48 hours or face eviction by next week. So that's the essence of the exercise. And then the effort also by the military, the police, and all the assemblies within Accra. We are also enforcing the sanitation bylaws. So we go around the city and make sure that wherever we find filth there, we compel the person to make sure that you clear the filth. Failure to do that, our environmental health officers will issue summons to you to face prosecution in court. In addition to that, we are also enforcing the wear your nose masks. And you could see heavy presence of our military men around who are compelling people who are coming into the city to make sure that you wear your nose masks. This is an action that we started about 2 weeks ago. We are in our 3rd week of doing so, and we'll continue to do so. Currently, we are moving to Circle. From Circle, we'll move to Teshi as well, and some parts of Accra.
Nkran kwanta eyekura wobono mantamnim na sabi yenuanum a edidam a wo sa nkran kwanta kronim no abo adom kase amane yese esa wonte bia wom sedam die no nti ya na mama bi wo ho a wo ba wa akwam so obewa won wonya won ne won na wie na wo hye won nyinsen ya na wapo won saafo no kra busuafo so po enti eno ye na ada asem a ekoso wo ho no abehu se obi wo ho asabi wadidam woni nipadum no anyinsen na wafa afura wo enso na ekunu anase bema bia enka ne ho
nse ya yesin so wote wa be man be bo be ba be dada wo pe me yusi wonene wo wa ne sanyense ne kokoba na ayiwa ma o ma wonche ne kura bi nkopense wo be wa kwara no
ye wo ho a ba ma bi hu a o be ba be dada o se o ne o betana o so bia wo be ka se won dia se so be dada o be kan zem bebre ama wa hu se de o kano o ye no kura o ye nani bresem na obe a anyense ne beba no na atwene ho ba bi kro wo kro frɛ na omfa
Wapue mantam so empenifo eye hyehyeye se edwa kese e wosa mantam nim no wo beye ensiesie ewom se na beye ho a achi aboso no ekwan bededem kama na ne nyina mu no so edwa beye se ahenu ne aduana ensia 246 market na wo mo petepete enro ho se na beye a covid-19 no wode ho ahobambonsam bema adwadifo no ne wo mo so a ekosa adwanim
3 months ago, yeah, similar exercise. Of course, we did that on a Saturday, okay? And sensitization, you know, course to say the way, a course of And Miniano, make us say a good job has been done. We are going to fight against coronavirus. Yeah, a national exercise. This particular exercise, as I speak to you now, me no can say, the beer market beer or Eastern region has say, and the year spray. And you starting as early as 4 a.m. Yakobe beer, all the market centers, yes, spray.
Water Resource Commission adwumakuo no kyerɛ wato wɔn bo ase ayɛ nhwehwɛmu bi ɛfa esutade bosomtwe bekyerɛ Lake Bosomte no Lake Bosomtwe ɛho na wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wɔn hwehwɛmu no deɛ de bɛda ɛdeɛ ne sɛ ɛnam mma bi anka wɔsa nsuo no mu a wɔn betumi anyinyi na aba bɛyɛ nam aboa ɔman Ghana no saa nam ne nyina so ate koraa na nyɛ sɛ bibia nti na akɔkɔba no saa enipa ne yɔ bi ɛkɔ so wɔ saa sutade no so ɛna ama wɔn nyinaa aba
nipa ko ensuo no ma omunya enam a omuhia edi afidi omo ho anasa omaton anya sika afimu if it's a pressure aba nsuo no dodo no eso ate na ai afensu pollution so ekọ ensuo no esan say ensuo no ho no yadodo ho ensuo to a atwi nwura bebre ene anwea bebre ekobu ensuo no
Afeyen ko bole empotem honum na bole district court no district magistrate court no wo pani a woda no ene his lordship Andrew Prince Kujo bo amane se wa kire enipa enum bi asesi a safo no nyina wo aposifo ensem a wo hwe se bosumi a yebesim a ye bosumi etoso wotwe August bosumi nim no ne nefu etoso aduo no me 20th August wa afia mo no wo de safo no bekwa kogina emra no anim na watoto ano ne nyina efa sa ne yo basabasa bi no Mr.
President, I just want to end on the note the people ended. I told you a very sordid activity took place in Kababa, the killing of Mama. And I assured you that the security services were on top of their job. I can assure you, 5 people have been arrested. And we will do everything to bring the perpetrators home.
Na watwe mu no asenkafo a womoka ahyen akese efa jaframa metre gas tankers no omo driver fo no womo etena yese womo enya adwuma wokwa adwuma na so wotrase a wontu ehyen no ema enkonkoye adwuma esa nema ba komienu bi a na enwo won bosonti na so amane bo adom kase ensa ka no kire se womo afiri adwuma se enra
CCR no omo release construction permit stations are more construction permit 52 stations are almost started or more year hojuma nti ema enije by say omo release sa we say na ma stations no e ba beka ho ama driver for yen so edwumadi akoso mpanyimfo no amfa so kwa omo san ye say sa na tie dia ene yen san ma yen numbers na ye wo no ye ka ho asem no stations na ye wo na ye ka ho asem say ama ye ho kire ye no ye fa meka ho no omo nhwe na omo start no omo ye ho adwuma nti ye bo boss ma bibia koda boko na ye di bibia kosi ye no ye tro ho memo ema ye sensan ema ye say Monday ya ebe ye besa ko review ni ya hwe ye kotena ase ye no say emuti san
Afeyenko oti mantam nimne na oba hema owo rara empotemo eye nana abena safua eyiriwa wotosumienu na nana hema de futu amagana fo nyina se emfa ho se COVID-19 ho hyehyeye bia eka nipa hye kakra se ne be ya ode bebo ne ho ban o mampani apagyamu anase wayi bia firi ho anase wagumu no omanfo mfa na semhia na wonte na nemom no wonkoso ani san hyehyeye ne so se ne be ya coronavirus COVID-19 ya de no ba bia kodu no asentre trebi enka ho
na do dan ko Badwam ampani da na se oguso ya na nanu so yeguso se ne be ya yawe no eto betwa na yanya asumdue enti awie nso so ya wo ma dodo a doctor benchine ne yere e dia beche rara government hospital ye be hwese eno ma ni nyina ye de na ye ho atoye but when you decline, say no ma, what you have to ye, you be share na ya ni ya prakra no mano, ya hweso ye na achama ye.
Nana hima futu samisu na mijina de bedwam kase no esie na akoye fiade de ahosepe ebeba wakwam sister Sandy be a guy de bros ronko kwanso no so echi no agode mu nsem enso beba wakwam afei efisem eno so ebeba na empensempensemu ni nyina akabom na ye bedwam dwumade me de ma me kira diamond abusia me mu ache edase
Shane so say nyame adoma ochina FA Cup finals no baswa Chelsea any Arsenal na ede hihye so but say wa ugidie say me Chelsea na na ebe wini nti na wa hye ne so na bibia akonkan ye ntufa emra omanga ne mu ana bibu ne mehu dia ekoso ewo Ghana ha na ubepie mu ewo Ghana Football Association aso ya enra de ya na wo mo apaw ni pekuo bi say wo mo inform compensation committee ad hoc compensation committee a wɔn na ɛbɛhwɛ wɔn sikasɛm a wɔn de betua mpanyinfo a wɔn ɛbɔ adwuma ɛyɛ esco no ɛka na ɛno ɛna wɔn apa mpanyinfo a owura ɔsɛ kwaku pama deɛ wɔse nyade a wobetumi edi saa adwuma no na Frederick Moore wɔn ɛyɛ CEO ɛde ma Accra Hearts of Oak wɔse wagye atom papaapa.
We all have got a common goal. We all want football to be better than it is or has been. Right? We all knew when Ghana was playing, or some of us, the older ones among us, knew when Ghana was playing in African Cup and we were winning. Right? We knew when Haas was playing and we were winning. We want to bring those days back. Right. We want to bring the love, the real love for football back so that stadiums will be full and football will give an enjoyment. Right. Our economy is not the greatest in the world, okay? But for a long time, we've been happy about football. It's the #1 sports in Ghana, okay? So those are the things I would say. And I would say if people have got contribution to make, let's make them. If people have got something to say, whether it's negative or positive, say it in the most appropriate way that it will engender the positive results that you're looking for.
Meto asodia na obaso no ba kupe ya wada mema duduo mu a opemso na nkasa otumfo se etu apa womo se womo enye board enform board a womo hwe krobia metema kumase asante kotokoso Mrs. Evelyn Insia Asare na no ada ko ne mpeswa so eko register ye no koe no na ya Adom TV ye twiben no ne kotwetwe nkomo sanse boy sports nti ye bisa ne nsem no wo kire se ye wo young talents and kra ya womo ewo talent papa wo ebibiman mu anase o man Ghana mu enu nti yemmo womo achidom yemmo womo support womo na de wo womo mu no womo ntimi famra bonten enfamwa o man Ghana.
At least in say football dem funtu eba ekrobie mu enti mechini kakra ma education ma mo hu say obia onim bobo nyame adaroma ye wo ma team emema de wo ho obia onim bobo no or reach out to us ye be born because any obia na e born so me teacher ni obi o ha ye so me tu mreka enti enye football for kra na ye hwehwe wo mo obia otu mreka bo volleyball bo handball otu mfo de adwuma na ma ye no o ka kire se community no so agudie bia ye be ya ma na boa wo mo no ye mwa enti ya baha obia wo talent a ye be pese ye be boa no e de na ko Ashanti region na fe ya hwese kotoko be ma nipa cross amana ko nenim nti eye mpuntu nti e na ene e ma be pia ha se me register wa ha na ma kyerkyere ne memo kakra e de a kyerɛ me kro manfo amoma se nyame de udru ba bia ha ya na ofri
Everyday 8 minutes wakra no na abranti a ne din ede eye game boy a obia enim no say Emmanuel Tego ene efre no e former lightweight champion na abranti din sembebre ena ato Adom TV enim na menim se Sergio ede ne wode ye abranti ya wodwa nanuma fitiase na e say de wa kire se wono krono pa krono robbery no wa yam robber na mom boxing abuano
ma hozo wompoano ma sisa like bidie ewo kolie na nsuo tosi a edi rubber ni nuoma ba mpoano nso mekwa akosise bi na mekwa akotono ama omu ton dokun ni nuoma because omu di rubber no sheja na ase etode bia na ma sisa dua ni nuoma ibe hozo wo mpoano be wie amanfo nam ni nuoma obe una ya bomi enti like omu wo mpoano ni dia bebre ni etode bia mitimi ko kromo na ya chime na ya bomi amanfo etore bia me share ko fufa oyina omuhumio na ayese nyame ayi sa mass ni wo menim nti omuhu mass foforo nti de bia me appreciate de nyame aya ma me da nyame ase nti mayebi ma try mayebi me nyini ye na mayebi because I think say me come historia e be to Ghana for ina so nti me so minimum me hu e na me yebi bia minim de me start say ye gi amanfo ka me ni best kromfo a me ni me kromfo no na me ko gi ka omunim de metimi aye. Yes, starting say yeah, bag ni see kind in normal no. My baby, I think say nyame na asisa me na nyame nim say enye me shebre na ye ho. Enu eti na one me nsua boxing direct na one me buy. Enu I think say nyame aye bia man. Mini boxer bia like from nowhere me free J na me di be kun boxing direct. boxer bi a mani so ye hye amanfo bebre ni mi yeah because na me a bad boy me twisi kan ko gi amanfo bag me ko bobo amanfo stores ye gi amanfo cars because na hye no ma until like one time bi Charlie one time be that like ye chi sell him and I call court after court na ye remind into that special reminds are like na wa fire na any akoko ya wa fire na any akoko said ye me tie that say pa na man for be en share me so
Opa wakumemu na oka nokre e de kire nyame na asre bonifacha o de bechew eye se woda nyame ase enti na Emmanuel Tego na nyame age na fi eye kro no bomu ene suma boni mu no ensem kakra meboaboa no ana Sergio Manucho me fantastic producer eboaboa no ema me de ebre wo no na asida biem enko enfama boafo heba macha se boafo de ne din ene ne honam ese ope boafo cream abenya bi boafo ointment boafo co-bitters ewo ho telephone number ese utimi de frɛ wo mo na ba bia wo bia no wo mutimi ede betoa wo ho 0244 726 0244 726 67 na Yas Fabrics ene o ka say sabre wo mo e wa beka e free pipe ho a udu a ubehu Yas Fabrics wo ho kona koto atare e hyemi wo no ene bo moden e de ma me ukọ ho ene ya ene amu kremofo mu di eye mu afi Idil Adha mu nkọ ho na mu nkonkoto bi na mfensiesie mu honam ho enye fe kama abibia bibia ohia bia akọ Yas Fabrics a ubenye bi ama bibia konkan dia ma o ma chel say betting company a wodi mu a wotimiti a wosika nyina de ma o ebra wenya edi betting ne nko a eye 1xbet.com enunti ko wo mo akache na Jeffers mixture pa emema ya muntimi emmo empemu adwuma yie ma chosa adorables de ye mpesa enunti momomodin na monkoje Jeffers mixture na emmo na bibia low sperm count ni nyina ebo adwuma ede ma yo ba so na anti magi besrawo na chese wa ye o menses no na wuntimi de bia wa ya ase ne ade ana nam na wo ba bi ekeka ne ade oba we adorable de a enwo se oba bi keka se oba bi a chekama ko na koje Jeffers mixture na bibia enkonkan enfama ewo herbal shops bebre anase pharmacies bebre ewo Omanga mu na mom wo pe wo mo afre wo na wo pe dodo bi etua na wo afre Jeffers for ewo 0203689888 0203689888 na Jeffers mixture say Dove leaf at its peak ena wo mo ede aba Ochiami Amwakoda kwa ese men wish happy birthday Emma Mr. Evans Kofi Yosen head of sports Shaft FM Obuase ena wo wedi 50 years or say happy birthday enko enfamau enunti na eno ehu ensem no ampedu ene director me kama ama me de ensem ne bro Sergio Manucho fantastic producer sida enko enfamau na Lady Diamond papa bi oba so no ahofefo obuade papa bi wone eye efiama nkwa atamaklo ene eye alaji ampofueje a say ne nyom de agi ba bia hweta watimi asua ne papa edi ne papa asem so a emenei wo bonyom osanso wo band kese kama ya wode eba na channel so sister Sandy be a guy eso so ebeba ede entertainment papa bi ede abrew emfa san kan fidie no baraka de sanla to all Muslims may visit man of our lady still Nana Adodankwa Ekufu Ado ne papa bi on the airwaves and I'm den sem no ebrew
Asampayetia Obanyansafo so wo bunubia wonka na asam Tema futu sam kakre wa asopeme
Akotia abatoɔ mpɛsua ɛyɛ mpɛsua baako ɛno ɛwɔ Dankyamboa district ɛno ɛwɔ Eastern region ɛwɔ Ghana na wokɔpie mu a ɛmma nkɔkora ne mmerewa ahodoɔ a wɔwɔ akotia kurom no ɛnkane no na wɔn dodoɔ no ɛbɛyɛ 23,766 ɛnɛ yi wɔn dodoɔ no akɔ soro akɔpem 26,207 adwumatitire a wɔyɛ ɛwɔ akwatia ekrom ɛyɛ ɛfom agudie toɔ ebi etu gold na ebi nso etu diamond ɛwɔ kurom na sɛnea akɔkɔyɛ ɛwɔ Ghana ha no okopie mu ɛwɔ ekura hodo a wɔto so ɛfom agudie na ɛyɛ na wɔn haw no ɛyɛ ade a ɛdɔɔso yie pa yɛkopie mu hɔ no yɛ ne mmabunu no bi etimemufo atwitwe nkɔmɔ ebisa wɔn sɛ ɛdeɛ mpɔte bi wɔ mu haw
Baba Samosafo bridge fair a ɛda yɛkyi ɛyɛ Honorable Amase 2016 yeah man to abakɛseɛ ɛde man win election ɔkɔ abɛn mu no prebuy the bridge yes signed a contract with 17 May 2017 under the road minister Amakwata and then first percent oko eye kusi wanchi odan so kofa kede akede no so different district from Denchembo on so back of
the high Akotia ne say aye Akotia kuyi abo man Ghana bibiri oma betu damo ha abo man Ghana but Akotia ko na basa yehu de omo yekuru amampani momoden say obema Akotia nursing training wa ha nursing training Akotia ko and polytechnic ebe boyen ama Akotia schools eba han ma boyen your big hospital wa ha Namis hospital a teaching hospital nanso yeni academia aye nya nursing training betuma makuna pege hu say schools ko e obabi nkro bia makro de bia tumpon ya dama join say aba from kakra de nanso aban momode a no moan e school sem ho o ma me nursing training
yes you won sase bebre sa Greek na aban person de bo Akotia man a eye sani say betuma ya Greek nanso no ye hu hwe o ma ye won sase bebre o ho no ma GCD di kan 2 year no o mo ya be GCD kwa no mo ye ngo o no to be supply Akotia man e to be show mo be 2 drums e de ma Akotia o he no for rarity but ye embrace it there ye hu hwe
GCD ba Akotia no GCD wani Akotia bro wasidan bebre gugu aje so ba kokwe edan mu afua na ebu edan papa abafo so pedati ohun ya dan edan ko ya o fa o se si edan yegu a ese akwa o kwa so obetre so amofa edan ni se akwa dibi isra ban ni se omre mu no omo aba edan na ese no on fo nipa ntram nipa te dan mu a ese obesiesie edan ya odu edan papa o a se si a se 6 lines that down way near town wo aban mu a yes kakedwa
it is 5 p.m. the American say mampeni buy no o say o stop galamsey into o man money for ko school takwa ya ko school akonya entity aba o so the bibia ba ye fe no community money yes mampeni da be na community money no obaji twa ensase a ye be ye community money no ana kwanya asojafo ade money for air fashion anya kwan papa asojafo na mampeni di wa ba money satin brab na wanwoji ye na yaka wanwoji brab keke ana wanwoji wanwodi gu mampeni na masi ansa na yenchi obi fa ne nkono na se wa maniska u maniska oncho mampeni asojafo nyina sanko wanwoji
ewie mamimfa wontu fa ne enko amanyosem a eno ewo Akotia no mamimfa wonko wichi kakra enko 1992 samre no opani ani ye frɛ no Gilbert Kwesi agyi ono ena no ye mrahye bedwani edima abato mpasua no 1996 ena Alhaj Mahamudu ebagyi edifri nisem saafo nyina no wonyina eye NDC fo 2000 mu ena Kingston akomia kisi ejina MPP fo anemu a wogye akonwa no edima MPP amanyokro 2008 ena Kwesi Asare ono so ejina MPP amanyokro no mu ekọ primaries a odi so nkunimu a otumi ko general election na o retain seat no edema MPP amanyokro no samre no ne ono abo baba jama na ono ejina mu edema NDC amanyokro no ena esiagan ekowi ase no na ono abo Kofi Asare etumi enya eman mu 17,900 ena ono abo baba Jamal enso etumi nya 15,860 2012 ena Baba Jamal nso esa ejina NDC amanyoko no esa prebium onya 50.44% otumi ekogine mu ediba won 2016 ena oba ye friend Mercy Amase ejine mu a ono so etumi hwim akonwa no edi free owura Baba Jamal nsin onya emanu 15,905 na chese enei Amase ena woye emrache bedwani edema adihia wono ewo abatoɔ empesua no so enei MPP4 akɔ primaries ama enei ye hwan ono abo Amase esifo mu a enei ena skumi ena chese wogine mu ede ama MPP amanyoko no ewo akotia abatoɔ empesua so ye bisa akotia afo se enei dien ena obehwe so ede atoaba ede ama amanyoko na se woto aba no wia edien ena osusu se saako no ebetumi ayo ede ama won
Kanye bredo wafa timpawa weyes na winya
Tino yensa mamunyina akwa abane na wase se ugu social Adom TV Badwam kase no na sister Sandy bi eye guy one sa ebeyiro omo vision e ma na ya de papa secret de billionaires o bibi o ma ya de pa secret billions ene sika ndi ombe hwe agumpa o ma ya de o talent no ye bo mpa ye se ni so de hunu nti o de ti se akuo no ebedru ne bota ye ho na se de ansa na me tenase na mohunu me no video ana se documentary kakra na ye yi ho popoye ma mo no ballot box this year election year ntino de munim si etumi ye no eno na ye emomoni eso kokromoti power election headquarters no ene enti akwatia ena na wo hye no na se eho ena yebekọ na nyame ya adomo a yebekọ asitifi north asitifi south asitifi north eho ne yebekro se na no muhu wo esojaman de course wo ewo ho team ne ba ho nko ade a ene adwuma ne yebeye ne fine e de amamonti ye next stop eye ballot box eye asitifi etu de ansana yebehye nioma ne nyina no yenko Stephen North na yenko hye documentary no sepe ye no na wo begina so de ti wo gina so ato aba enu ntie wo se wo twere wo din sabre no yenko Stephen North na yemre ne nkomo bebre ho enyi free ha ye kwa basisia
Sampayetia Obanyansa fuso wo bunye wanka na asam Tema futu sam kakre wa supeme
1989 na yebo Esutifi district yekọ enum no mpanyinfo ebetiemu ebeye no Esutifi south na Esutifi north ewo 2012 nimu entenei Esutifi north wo na henkro eye Kenyas na wokopie mu ewo Esutifi north abatoɔ empesua no so a nipa ewo ho nanka wondodoɔ no eye 52,259 ene emu apagya akosoro kakra edi akọ 54,608 emema ewo mu ebe 51.2% enema eye 49.8%. Wohwe wo map no eso a no hu se enipa eye emebunu no edoso eyiye pa esene wona wonfie akọ enimu okodru empesua ne so adwumatitira woye ene efuoye ebi so ekodwaman so ekoton ade sanso na ebi ede wonsa anwene enoma na woton esane se ekro no akwakoye kro ba ko a eno so yetu efum egudie ewo mu ne nteno nipa bi so wo ha woye adwuma ewo ho nanso se mienim se anka ba bi amonsa ahwie guo no hwehwam de empa hoda nanso okodru Esutifi north emfa ho se yetu efum egudie wo ho no eyade a wo haw edoso yie pa etibemufo bi wo ho ene ye twetwe nkomo akire yemu haw ahodo a wobepie mu ewo Esutifi north wo famu
Mr. Yamaro. I am dead, say, Adom TV, so a bar, Muchakwan. Almost be 8 years, and a quan of cry, Kakuta at the Buguso. And I buy Sisabaya, I say, almost and cratter, and we and cut 4 years in. Sena and I acquired us the Tianity. Maybe Mukasa bad ambulance. I buy a year, Ubiano Bacas and Yard, Papa. But I will check the aquarium. Now the ambulance, but to so who be at the ambulance and say in your choir at Dasso Netima Contema the Abantem.
I'm say by name Banana name some say no Casagalam say no Mikum or Beshumukina. Though by no say Cadian himself Cassin Sionia dinner and Tinema more Brano. And then he say, Reban Cobra no Fini in Suakasiakan. You must say Nensuna and Yatiana. You will say Galamse no Quane Cosus. Then I Midika can say no more medium who said Galamse no. Purposely, none yet Ghana for one and say soon. A Ghana for any machine Sakasiakasi Euransu. I have seen in China for Mufri Baby, the old machines I can say this is Suma. And then in the Minoka say, who says Sardine Cosu. And then about 5 days, me say radio station Galo Mocase. Is you know Macaca, since you're an inti. I say, I know Chess and Suno, China for that's year. By young Ghana for Manua, Sabi Omocovitivity, do cry to I am from Papana, Omukana, I ask him. I am Bobby Prepper, and you don't do a pump Bimoma, a Bemaba comes a baby soon. Otom Ramusia, no, I ever find Nano
for bar him out, walk room, Nansu Edina no to whom a castle. I dear a high good, yenya, body ye the concline, and no man who will be. Nanso so a cura sebi won't to a former good year or mumpono, and puntu ako. Nanso baby a won or too good no nyadia, when ya a home and fasobia.
They are there by quite their commerce. We shall gunning in a Stephen of a Wagana because you are my sima, ye took each year. I buy general taxes, I walk home. I generate is I walk home. But who read it as with Tiffin offer as a punch with ye and come in the mother couldn't. He said, you see, I be in a year near Mamma for. It's a baby a year twist canam. That's our banshee. It's me boy. In fact, so free him cry bar. How much? Quite no yan. I buy be about what they may be. But end of 4 years, no yan ticket time, no yan tijame. Jaquania way, Aquania, a yakasi pa. You better multimedia swasi. Say it to me, I was almost to me about near she academy. In fact, Muffy video move. The bassa I will say, will cook massy. Now, offer when I hear come. This one how come wine felt. Will be free in Totros so on foot room be sour. And I'm present me, I said. Not a Japadian a year fair free. That's from fashion, I say. I see it to me the boy mine. Even town rose crown. I saw buying to me dinner Nancy from who said. Daching, say we could call you too. You were more by you too. Some Moroban is one a year tone. Body in a year tone. And yes, ye Tony a year tax a crown. I say, if you are a mind to ye treat you the year we are. And comes and keep it to you. But you could baby as had any been near. Yen to go down. I buy no and see a name no what chrono. I told her, and Tessa, and foot trade you was yam. I'm wying.
Bana Monsini, I wore a chimose, and no mabibrena and a buying a year was ampesiano so nemum, a sunny say 1 young fan in San and Casa Quantino, Ubi so beer a wukruma or Becase, and Yadia, why ye be beer. Was she a ball, a tray muse, a idea a buying a day and no man who go agua quemua, or so say enchibiano, contractor for Babu Quanusua, or Baye Amanadaso.
See, Ubusa will be said, yeah, how can see a pan say. The work I say, Kenya City, quite. But I know some was some. I buy the shell Guaquempa Dretchy, ya and Chibiano, a contractor, a basso. And Pai was saying, do Sabran crab, yeah, ballot box.
na contractor no kwan so a oyɛ adwuma so yɛ nnwuma bebrebe ɛwɔ district mu na ɛnam sɛ yɛn fa nsanka kwa wi ya ne yɛnti no ma nipa ehunu tubusa sɛ deɛ na akɔ so kuro mu kura do bɛka sɛ hwɛ nkɔ so mba mu timi nyɛ kwan but nyɛ kwan no kwan ne yɛ how wɔ district mu and let me put it on record say kasa sutifi north a nyɛ Kenya ase nkwan na yɛ sutifi north yɛ okura kɛseɛ bɛɛ mmiɛnsa Kenya ase number 1 number 2 tɔtɔ so gyedu ɔmahin so yi saa kuru yɛ ma bodin gu nkyɛn saa wɔ about 90 central communities a ɔmɔtwe ho ahyia nti akyɛ district mu akomako 5 a ɛfrɛ mo 5 zones yɛwɔ Kenya ase number 1 zone ɛne ne nkurase yɛwɔ Kenya ase number 2 zone ne ne nkurase tɔtɔ so zone ne ne nkurase Bomu zone we are on the other side and Gambia zone ɛhyɛ so tifi no for us nti yɛsi yɛ development saafo a ma bɔ mu di nyina ɛka ho bi ya development yɛ yɛ spread ɛma because deɛ ɛdi mu akotere as a district sɛsi nsaka no ɛno so a buso a
yɛnkɔ amanyɔsɛm kakra na memfa wo nkɔ 1996 ne yɛnhwɛ sɛnea abatoɔ no ɛse ɛkɔɔ ɛwɔ hɔ in the year 1996 kɔtoo aba no wieɛ no na kyerɛ sɛ NDC ɛna ɛtumi nyaa 54.0% a ɔtumi dii abatoɔ mpɛsoa no so 2000 ɛna MPP ɛnso ɛbɛdii so a wɔnyaa 54.5 2004 MPP SR retaining seat na wonya 59.8 2008 MPP SR winnie wonya 57.6 sanso na 2012 osa winnie wonya 52.6 na wohwɛ presidential na 1996 MPP enya 45.0 na NDC winnie enya 54.0 2000 MPP enya 54.5 NDC enya 42.9 2004 MPP 59.8 NDC 38.9 28 MPP 57.6 NDC 40.9 2012 MPP 52.6 NDC 46.6 2016 abatoa watu yano Honorable Joshua Daha ono ejinemu edima MPP amanyoko no enya 15,955 anu ejina ho edima 54.98 Eric Adai ono ejinemu edima NDC amanyoko no enya 12,970 enu ejina ho ma 44.69%. Nana Apia Jakai ono ejina ho edima CPP enya 97 enu ejina ho edima 0.33%. Enti eneyi ukopie mu ewo ho a na jese eneyi ukopie mu ewo abatoɔ empesua no so a Honorable Joseph Daha ono ejina ho edima MPP amanyoko no ena ejina ho semna sebedwani a oda empesua no ano. Afi December 7th, yɛsɛ kwa akɔkɔto aba. Ɛdeɛn ɛna ɛbɛyɛ nyinaso ɛde ama Asutifi North for ɛbrɛ a wɔkɔ akɔto aba no. Ɛdeɛn ɛna wɔbɛgyina so ahwɛ ɛde ato aba ɛde ama asomesi anaasɛ ɔbɛntin na sɛ ɔto aba no wie a ɛdeɛn ɛne w'ani da so.
Oh, it's in a way ballot box. Who documentary na de bro no yakɔ so jama the next stop no Ablekuma himpo. Ablekuma South. Ɛhɔ ɛna yɛbɛkɔnti Stiffy South ɛna yɛkɔkɔ hyɛ ho documentary no nti baabi a yɛbɛkɔ biem Ablekuma South constituency. Enti munya krado na monkyɛn yɛn. Ndia wopesa wo MPT no onyama wo ana constituency ho no niema mo hwe animu say election ayaba bekoyi panifom fanto pono so onye emfa momo no ye bɔ mo ho no mo a social distancing no ho enkro bent no ye hia nipa bebre nanso ye bejeje mo nsam no ewo ballot box ho na fe ya kan ni nyina se de ye wo sojaman no sa pepepe election headquarters no ene ha enne ya fofie da medase se utifie woda wo papa bim na wo hye Adom TV bedwam na enne ye nuanom nkramofo eda no ye no nyina na edie enti na ne edi da bi say ya I was here be a phone lines no so what you say na ye nuanom ye nkununom ye yerenom ye wofa asefo nkramofo obi a wonim ne biya no na won so wafre na wa wish na happy birthday na so birthday me say birthday boko de na so wa wish omo barika de sala aha na nantwia esu onkrofo fie nye bete nantwia o dwan ponche na bi de nkokọ ofa ho tese enenkwam emu aye de ankasa na yen channel executive Telma Ej enya afe baako yakopon hira no team ni nyina yesi wish Telma happy birthday enya betesa wo ye superstar baako pe one ne prehwe enye yie ene ye ne da ene ye Telma day enti be bia ko social media the picture say flow eni enti Telma tamu kuchu na relax ate na wone Mr. Safu mo enjoy machine no a mo bra na me Adom Monday ni yeshia so ate ase enti happy birthday and me ya me nua be ma Perry adunyame onso akwazi ene wanya afe baako nyakopon hiraw onye okese na onye okese pa kwesi se obeye kese and me dofo Josephine esi osei Mrs. One mother of 3 still was say gusu produce more is an one thing inti Josephine esi osei happy birthday nyakopon hiraw na so onye okese na onye okese pa ya be full life no 0302211701 702 703 704 0302211701 702 703 704 na also wafre na obi a wonim ne bia ya wihye no ye barika de sala nti hadia mi refill di o oman hini ni ha hadia ba bia wo bia no abusia ni na ya wihye mo happy Eid Ada nyankopon Eshramo na onye mokese na enne no edana ye die no enye tutrasam enye mototwie basa ne me bia wo behu se afa anigye no na afa da ekwakoda ne awerho anigye wo ahwekwa na posifo kora akwachewo empenesa ene so yare aba enti ba bia nyame di aba bedro no eya aseda obeji wani die enne so ji wani se ebewie kire no enkofo oha obia mfamra wo ne wabusia emebunu ne titu nti mo mienhwe ho yie na ye ni no ye careful na ye kan say national chief imam ni fie na ye bekoi ni akwa chief imam de kohwe na nipa ni adaje ni poso o gate na no ho enipa ba wo kono ye srew bo ho ban obi amba no ho ban eno ni ye hia ise chief imam fie no wa animu nko prepre yanko chief imam akache na yanko hwede ekoso ewo ho
Tronko de ma ye nuanom ye papanom ye maamenom ye busuafo enkramofo nti ya bepiem ewo chief imam ne fie ewo fadama na hoboa nyina aye kradom panifo ye beto wo nyina hoboa di adanse pefe se enne chief imam enne wiase nyina bedi nkomo efa eye ido ada fashe yi ho nti sesi ado no wa hoboam a wo twen se bre ne beso ye nonkro pepepe na wo ne wiase nyina edi nkomo na asomdwensem empire bosronko ene ne wo homa ene dei afe no ode amaye na ansa na no esanse wo ye pani sronko enti wono wo baby sronko kakra oguso a wo bom pa yansa na bre no kraso nanso empanifo wachire a wo monso ehwe achire enti ye ne eye chief Jemaila enso ebedi enkomo ono eye acting vice president say nankasa no and oye vice president a wo hwe chedema zongo chief se ne no ending komo chief mpacho asumjen kan
amen
yeah me can say and can be buy ka say na
barka mu da
sala ene chief barka da sala
yeah barka kadi
nyame shira monso empenifo ye beto mu nyina so nyame shira mo se mo yakwanya se ye ne mo ninkomo enti se de kane no nanka yedu ya fashe yi ase de ye no enne ne ma asesa anka kane no ye ba we mo wa no we so mo mesuma no nke yetumi de nsa to nsa yem enne ye no ni ho enne fashe ye idol ada no emu hihede ne emu dwumadie mpacha ye bekọ ne sei
say we have a lot of education on this COVID-19 issue. and we have been involved about how to educate people, how to go about it. So at least, though at time easy, but yes, we follow protocol. And we don't come together, we don't handle each other, we don't mingle too much. We keep the distance, social distance. If you can see, you can see that on my face marks. That is what we wish everybody to do, to follow the protocol so that we can do it peacefully without taking any sickness to any family.
That's enough. Also, some na de ba kwa ye fe kra ye nuado na ya moton se didie ni ade nka ne sei chance akese na aduane gum na we de ne dia ba na sa didie no ene be koso.
Okay, so if you this time, this is not the other one. The Eid al-Fitr is the one which we used to eat together, cook rice, but this particular one is the terms. If you could realize, is Abraham when we are about to slaughter, that God gave us this, that we should slaughter sheep. So this is the Eid al-Adha, which we do as Abraham. Okay. So we slaughter sheep, cow, or whatever, or camel, then we share the meat to the needy ones and the family. You share the meat into 4, you take 1 or 3. Take one, the rest you share it to the family, like sadaqah. Yes, that is the way we do this one, not to come together to be eaten. But if you have your own friends, you can invite them just to celebrate the Eid al-Adha. Yes, that is the way it is this time.
Yeah, that's into the chief patron says, Sa Eid al-Adha fashe we no. Enye de ye no anuane peche dima ye hoto ye no bia. We eye de gyina homa ye ja Abraham. Ebra na wode ne bakro no koba afore e kopa se nyame ama ne dwanti. We no ye twitwa emuati na ya chebia ma adofo anuanom ene aboafo ana se mobrofo a wo nso hia ye mo a we no eye afasha we no ne botai ankasa no. Enti no eye dan ya enenso aba ne sei no ebe kanyam sem kakra ebe tufu kakra ebe ye ncheche kakra pacho enede na mudija ewiase titiro ne nkramofo
and at this juncture, you know, the situation is all concerning COVID and faith. If you talk too much of faith and educate you how to go with the COVID. This sickness is the major issue in the whole world. So the most important is to educate people more. So the motto is let's protect ourselves, let's unite, let's love each other so that we can have a peaceful life together.
Yeah, that's it. Enti nieko assemblity a watwamu ana se bibia mu na asomdwe ne de hene enti ne nyina na ye asomdwe nsam na chief pato ye da se
Miss Nyamisha also.
Yeah, that's pa na me umompa ye nyame enne de maba konkro fi ahen me so bompa ye jame
to ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك عزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. May God bless all.
Na yenko ye papa we nso ho na ye ne ono nso ayo ono nso eni enkomo na yenji ono nso nsema owo edema ahwefo eye afahye ya ye wo mu yi enti Alhaji Abubakar Yakubu eye futufo edema chief imam enti enenso akoye sei efutuo ne de ye hia fise ba ne sei ni je no ye nuanom mabunu no wo mo je omani aya ye hu efutuo nkakra esote nanso asientu ye ne de ye bekoso ahia sa efutuo no mbacha otu ye fu kakra.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nyatini se stasie ebeda urmasi urma na sisi efana se Ghana nyina one ye leader na fen so asumje imam asumje hene nti se ne dana first secondary na yada nyankopon ase ne ada a yɛfrɛ sɛ mo nso ase ne president a ɔwɔ ɔman no so siesie excellence nyankopɔn nhyira obiara the only thing that is say ndɛ sɛ yɛ mpaebɔ da Sunday chief kaeɛ no ndɛ yɛkɔbɔ mpaeɛ anɔpa yi yɛbɔ mpaeɛ wie a yɛbaa na yɛakum nantwie no mu ne ndwan ne kamere no a ɔkaeɛ no sɛ yɛkum wie a na yɛakyekyɛ wɔma ɛyɛ te sɛ sɛbɛsɛbɛ ma ɔsɛ nso ne akyɛ mu bi wɔma ɛsɛ sɛ ɔhiafoɔ ne nyanka ne akyekyɛ bi ama wɔn nso yɛkyɛ wɔn ma wɔn sɛ afei bɛnua aduane obi a wɔbɛbia no ade bi nam nso sɛbea wɔbɛkyi bi agu hɔ obi a wɔbɛbia no yɛ ama no bi na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no no ɛyɛ ɔdɔ de ɛna yɛnhyira de saa na abraham kyerɛ yɛn sɛ yɛnyɛ nti no ndɛ yɛ akyɛdeɛ da a ɛyɛ ɛda kronkron a ɛkyɛn da biara ewiase a nyankopɔn bɔɔ no ndɛ da na ɛyɛ ɛda fin dry band no ɛna ɛyɛ ɛda a ɛyɛ the leaders of the days a nyankopɔn bɔɔ yɛn nti sɛ ɛyɛ nhyira de nsia nso ɛbɔ mpaeɛ na yɛahyira mo nso mo na moma nsɛm nyinaa kɔ nsɛm a yɛbɛsi biara yɛkɔ abɔnten nti nyankopɔn nhyira mo nso nyame nhyira mo na nhyira mo nkɔdaa no mo family nyinaa awofoɔ nyinaa nyankopɔn nhyira yɛn ghana nyankopɔn nhyira ghana particular nyame mbɔ yɛn ho ban ɛna saa yareɛ no a ɛbaa seesei a yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛm biara ɔlma ɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ nyankopɔn mfa baabi a yare no fi no nyankopɔn mfa yare no nkɔ nti yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ nyame mbɔ yɛn ho ban na ɔngye yɛn ho ɔman no na nyankopɔn protect yɛn nti a sɛm a yɛwɔ hɔ no nti ɛyɛ me sɛ yɛnni asɛm tenten bi a yɛbɛka bio yɛbɛda mo ase a mo nso abɛsrɛ ɔlman impronto nhyira nti ɛyɛ me sɛ afei na ɔlman yɛsiesie no wɔnwie yɛn nti anka mo ne nkɔbɛka biribi kakra kyerɛ mo ba wɔnwie yɛn nti no yɛn yɛagyina nanam ɛna yɛde bɔ mpaeɛ ma mo أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا المتقين إماما ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين
آمين يدا سنا أي كاباكو ودي أبوم باينسو كاباكو وسه يمبونو no moto no yenimchi enna kwaye ni jedai no Mr. Fasemba ko bi to obi tirimu a eye dan a wo twi moto no obekai se chief advisor ka asase mu ese se me hwe me ho yi pa chewa
yo advisor be man koda no se sebe yan kaso mo bi an radi moto eno na timi boa nipa na wo ye bibi boa entam so ba sande o morado na ye kra ye mpenesa de bia wo man tufo se se so morado moto sa e so morado no gentle sande be ya onya akona nkasa nkopra because orado moto na wan show say bia be di say ye anije da na akoda ne ayro ho da nse wan show ya nan de obi fan sa ani he no de akoje ho bone no de asra abusiafo yon se mpenesa nte bon pa se nyankopon protect na nkoda no mo show hu ye tu onfo se olman se ye nkan kire obi ase mo rado moto roughly obi an rado no gentle ne be ya adije beba man ye se be san akoba ade bone nse tufo ai betu onfo no ai nyankopon sra mo so nsra na mo so mo ka mo ntie se olman e open no so opasumdwe on pese sabi be sisa inshallah
yedase ebusiafo chief imam fie na yewo na ye ne chief abubakar ono so no ye chief imam ne futufo atwetwe nkomo no efutu esese ne wote se obebu no ebra wo je wani no megidi se de wasopa bia no watie nti Adom TV Badwam dwumadie na ye ba fadama chief imam fie ene mpanifu abedi nkomo se wanhu se ye ne chief imam edi nkomo a no nkro pepepe chief imam ankasa betena se ene wiase nyina edi nkomo na enne nkremofo da fasha kronkron yi etumi wate asempa bi a eboa wabrabo mu no na de asomdwe so ba fi senkramosom no egina homa asomdwe enti wanhu chief imam a ogusa ahoboa ne so na so empanifo so age ye fel so ene ya kasa kama enti yedamase nyame nhyira mo
amen amen nyankopon nhyira mo pa wai ye bompa e mamo egina na anoma bompa ya ma nyame nhyira mo ena mo Adom TV so nyankopon nhyira mo pa sanda mo bua oman no nyame mbra mo sa so na nyame mbua mo a mo ya ye France workers no mo nyame protect mo so na ya daspa ya menhyira mo amen
amen enti abusia hana brama kwan ma enkomo a ye bedi ye ewo fadama chief imam fie no ye di AC enti se bibia wo ye no enne afahye no fatu trim se ne botae ne se eye akyede eye odradidie enti ye kumwa ne akyeche de ama ye nuanom eno ene de enko Abraham ekire ye se yenye yɛda ase sɛ wohyɛ Badwam dwumadie ɛnɛ da yi Edo ada afahye no medin de ma mɛkyerɛ Diamond abusua memoache ɛda ase salam alaikum.
All right, nti Mama Tra Diamond ena yete ne nka edi efri chief mam fie kwam bia so ne dwumadie ne se de wonsi ahyehye no setie bia no nsanso ese fatase de brewo ene ba bia wo bia no yede ebepa badwumadie na oguso a wo hwe ene ye dedicated dani nyina de ama yuanum nkramofo across the world ba bia obia ehwe Adom TV bia ye koso ama mo barika de sala ye setwedi ampo nyankopon Allah ne nsem adom ne nhira de mo bibia na ye sere bone fache so na ye sere bone fache no na ye kaaka ye ho ateretenya akwan se sabone no yenkomu ebiem ebraso se enne agwakwa ye efiada yi de unim se eja Badwam so no edru fiada ye editors forum nti samufo mpanimfo na nsama hodo adi ahim na awotwemu no yatrase apensempensem ni age sentwerefo so etronsem no mpanimfo no wonum so adwenkyere wo de ka ho no eya na amanyofo no de hunumu a ne apreprechire ye de ewura na awotwene wiye mu na efene a abaso ne edi nti ene Edo ada ye nyina no yema ho barika de sala yemfa na se emfama impressor capsules waposo hunam dua no so pese sisi su yi a patro ya pe impressor capsules ne binam natimi aboa ya na manfo suru so mbeto asase san langard ne mansotwe ne ho keka ho we de ya preprechire ni age nkrata nsuo ne nkane aso ya twibi koso dada enti wo de ane se ukuta usika na ye ma ajapade na de atopem se efo kro bisa ye bisa ofie enye usika enei mewo eye Yera Josh Tigo awoye Adom online editor edi yasa bona baso na ndie nkyekire ma no ba beto nwum na odi afre na mema nso ye die kire kama ono no watena se na news editor ma Adom FM Yera Kosi Ajiman okunkom ono nso so atena se nti Tigo tie agya ne nsa nifa so na Yera Kosi Ajiman so tie agya ne nsa bengum so midi na se yampofo je mfa na se ma CJ Fashions okumasi amekomo na bibia osiesie me ho fefefe nei meti ha enye na nasa ampofo je nko anam deti mikremu din de Ahmed minim dia papafo ye omde ba ye de Tigo etize
ano pa CJ wantu me din dia odi tu me ye Muntaka na fojo e ka che ne se wanhwe ye na se me ho kan ye bisa no because Muntaka de boys yo mo no ho yo mutia ahwa no ma mistake me for obi ufro entino yes, enti ano pay me ti ha baka de salad.
Tigo Muntaka. Muntaka Tigo. Okay. Eja ko si osu di be na de nam.
Daoud.
Osi Daoud. Okay. Open was who crowd the that. And Daoud na we trust. Okay. Na say college kan ho kakra bia na. Wo su ti fian fam for baby. All right, enti na enkomo aye ba be die no efa eye the ticket cut the ticket hashtag PA and anwada His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman John and Jane ticket no but the focus and I say lens no bewo Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman the first public appearance the first public speech and Africa no and after say okasa ye outdoor no assessment Ghana for be political analyst ahodo any scientist near before the century for atro e di afa no ho no sankomo no na ye ba wa hwe mame no is she prepared enough baby a ne mpempenso ne nimdi akwakodu onwumasua sa nimdi no betimi a translate the amanyosemu na ameki impact bi e di ama the position National Democratic Congress NDC ana sa ensem no ene nkomo ne bedi Josh mesa mo akwa babiem Professor Jane na Opoku Ajiman enano yada ne di die na nani na ana sempo die nipa bi kra nsusu se ho ne befa no ho ne kofae yada ne di mame na akasa ebra edikan politics no as usual started among for a true fire binom se baptism of fire ne ho keke ho on so ahase a wo dan ho di church ne krom for no keke ho. First of all, assessment of the candidature. No?
Okay, so midasi na say na ne wo hu ni say
Ahmed.
Ahmed, Elijah Ahmed. Ne wo hu ni say politics mo say ye obi to say be a vice presidential candidate and Nancy presidential candidate. So we are political strategies two things now be. Say you do ube profiling ni pano, ube share ni pano. Baby o fiba ni strengths ni weaknesses. And say assuming say me a member of the MPP and as government me the main person that is going to contest nipa na ye yinina metra baby na ma hwe say nipa ya yedi na be strengths be no weaknesses be no say business I be kasi SWOT analysis and the politics is almost yes SWOT analysis strengths be no di ba share all those things strengths weaknesses strengths and all that na Jane you be a me sure say by now no the other side did not to hire that analysis me sure say o ma hwe say okay nima be na
anatomy of the
life wabo ebrebi in the past anko yi a ye betimi dia pinning it down ana say baby ofi ba no say ye kasi ye de ho kana ebe kan obi fufuro bi ana onim say kromu ha obi ohonum oye dishe bi baby ofi ba no o kan ne hu nsam bebre a eno kura no etimiti o max as a political party sure. And all those dynamics no ever back into play.
I just said Eto Max.
And Udi Jane etra hwa ubisa okay nti ye attack no baby na say ye kokani ethnicity anasi regional fear. What will it do to our chances in that region? Na region ankasa no ye lose bibi wo hono a what does it mean for us? Jo mbe hwe sa anime we nyina okay strengths be no your ba na ema niema bensa na say politics mo ye kan fa omo ho a ebetimi alowa ni chance because ebia oyo banti no obi beka say oyo ba de nka ema less corrupt nti yemfa let's vote for her because ebia a lot of ema na omo ba politics mo no dodo na nsheda anya corruption tax bia omo so nti we all this analysis na fe wafa bebia wo feel say wo hit na ebetimi aboa na eto de bi nso a utimi fa nipa no na why analysis ni na no hu say no nipa no efi nche na ni hu bebre enti let's re-strategize and I say we should even ignore her because in politics the more you attack somebody na say attack no fall through the window na say udi throw death na say death no enko kanipa no ho kanipa no bet na afrato what it means is that projecting the more, making it stronger. And so all these dynamics will come into play. And then I have seen since you're nominating Bessie, a few of those things have gone on. Maybe as we continue, we'll go to the specifics. One of the things that have come up strongly is Muntie 3. And for the first time, we're granting interview to a radio station in the central region. Watch the reason a boys, or petition yes ye nyom or my analogy be say uba ekobo obi ka window na say uko na uko apologize say akola no omo emfa ne boni nche entre say u support ade a abofra ne koye but there are people who also come from different schools of thought say but adena umakola no ye man punishment then serve as a deterrent to other people ebia omobe careless no more until all those dynamics will come into play. All right. But we'll see.
Kwazi bremu kakra na afi
Jane NDC be omo transi yenhye and for me the entia omo de ne buy no me hwemu na be masoto from tietia one reason is say abane yeto ye were 12% of voters bi wa omo middle class omo ni party bia omo no mo hwe issues send your mind see ko omo hwe the personality ni pa ne ye de ne ba no no matter ba and they are the kingmakers because it's 12% in free mo akoka 88 no various statistics actually say NDC could 45%, MPP could 43%. This is simply because anytime NDC will go into an elections, mean far 6 regions didn't count 10. We could 4 regions, voter region, upper east, upper west, and a northern region. From 92, it is always in your basket. Uber MPP, Eastern and Ashanti, and then 4 other swing regions also cooperate. That is Central, Western, BA, and Greater Accra.
eno enem ma abato no etumi wie peye now enti no na
no kind of na consideration of population any other.
Yes, so both say NDC, that's why they have 45% according to various researchers about. Now, Nana, she will appeal to the middle class, the elitist. Why teacher ni? Watching Kofobi idea first female vice chancellor. Keep UCC Kufo na didn't buy. Now, Obaba ye or educationist, the credentials, the whole world will be anyone. And look like a minister for education. And as you see, an Obaba running mate. So NDC, them beyond Kotuaba, pay vice presidential candidate and Uniasem. So the workers say, oh, Khalida ni dear, a Khalida ni kwa coming to Mano. But because of the running mate, you know, are you good? Professor Mills and Jerry John Rawlings. That Rawlings and so should be any. Also, Papa did do Prof. Achra and then Kofu baby. Oh, Papa did call IRS. If you know NDC 2008 won the elections of because of Professor Mills. Because on one kasa ni suban any someone Kofu ekafano and the man NDC win the election. An election be as apart from the party for the Bema. You as a person, son no man on the informal and this in penny for nobody jail by. So Prof, a normal 1 year in the past, say she has impeccable record. When you compare Baumia the same. Baumia so an economist, brilliant by all standards. And now it taking time from 2008. And so the now he has matured fully into building the Baba for March. And this is Oma Kofa Obi. Our into academia or deeper. What do you match about me? But with Prof, and then Obeka Fano. The Obekan and training allowance so term a cabinet decision. It's NDC bringing on Jane. Now, that is the positive side. Disadvantage, you want to say, she has gone into a new terrain. Politics, a rough. When you middle class, what they banana, we should appeal to the women's group. And meanwhile, as who say, she's not the only female. You didn't call us, party didn't call us vice presidential candidate.
No.
1992, NIP, National Independence Party. Kwamada Akuna na ye, Reverend Kwamada, Dr. Kwamada Akuna na ye presidential candidate. Yes. Professor Nas Sakifiu. Other than the call, Dr. Kwesi Indum going into 2016 elections. Only Ivaloko. Only Ivan the coin. Then
Dr. Abu Sakara, so one human from the Brown operation.
Yes.
And so COVID.
Yes, that's Saponkuma Kuma, right? Mrs. Bowers, I don't know my friend. Now, so if you look at all, so it's not new. Until she has a lot of work to do. She has, as I said, and this for Nakasan in the transit. No coaching and minimum say being a professor no we young ma kwa kudu sa level adwini mu do it is our adapted to change very easy within a short time now you just warm herself into the political arena and she begin to do the usual politics until me who say and this
na eba say say the whole Kenya say amanfo ehwe no from the fact say oye Obia was young dear a professor.
Yes.
Na I don't see obe appealing to the middle class.
Yes.
Na sabri ye coaching no amana ba bewura ye kind of politics aye no en defeat
there be one say middle class
advanti the efa na ba
no middle class 12% na wo ho okope bi efiri ho when you nyina kwano onya 6% be kan this one be bo NDC ansana oba to the general one na enu so no onu mo awachiro madie omo see there's what you call multiply effect obi ni mobi ite ko ba sa so
it depends on a certain on tonight.
Exactly
because obi on mo ni teacher ni bia on penani mu ahwekra da biem
sa no many nyina ka into hwe maame na but ni weakness na me hu no say afei na waba into mainstream politics and normal bebre wa fundamental obey mistakes.
After being a minister for 4 years,
no, on political animal, we didn't see her. When the position a man on obey any juma. But mainstream politics, no, a different. What about me, MPP? From 2008, for me, I saw said Baumia matured after 2020, after 2012 election petition. When I was happy, Papa no game no here. But NDC, anytime they go in for an election, they change their running mates. From 92, they have never maintained one running mate. It is no consistency with the choice of Baumia. So me, I see.
I think Kufuor did the same thing with Aliu Muhammad.
No, 1996, Kufuor, a flag bearer. There was great alliance between CPP and MPP. In Tomo Corner, Aka, who was the vice president to Rawlings, at the same time became the running mate to Kufuor. In the MPP, for I had an opportunity to pick somebody as the running mate. So Aliu Muhammad came in 2000 elections. 2000 elections. So Usha Mamena, we just say this for Bama didn't buy no. Oma fana massa because of your bar. Oma the neighbor because of the competence. And I believe say campaign number a very decent because attempt the DNA data politics. This time now we may not see it. We may not cut that level. And about me also say one dragon.
It depends on the role I be assigning to do. Because there are times anybody be on one that opportunity crash yeah man as a platform no na what that the ono word you know okay mama mizuba ko sunyane so okay winim but obia or academia the win here no nyiska the credentials the paper the title na dan ho ehu here no see bibia so be bibi pa na kasa professor na yesi onye. All right. Yababa ni yababa behwe eno ho asem na Josh. Yeah. Say prof epe wompo. Ye de na topono so. Sisi e ka say. Fine. Me say wa sha se akodi kuro ma ko cheche akoto ma ko cheche prof abusuanfo ye Misata abusuanfo no ni ade. We start from on one kasane region, central region. Boba. Ofo say adwuma na ye de ahye ne nsa no. O bibi surunku bi said kwasi kan a wo de ebe ka ticket no ho na ebe ya adwuma kwa kwasi say. Okay, so said the was say.
So first of all no central region no call no apart from say any home region no okoho for a purpose. Me sure say party na here analysis. Omo nim say central region in the last elections no omo votes are na omo kra portion na omo kra no esutie. And one, ufi ho. Two, say okoho more. A honey western no more. Say okoho more na microphone omu genitum. Omu genitum na say. Of course, okoho no unhuni esi oye ba. Omashra no. I mean those things. It appeals to people. Central region any more history. Omu say azipa ofia oye. And say omuba ene ya tamil say no we film. Ene ya sanfa omuba so omedi the same dibiana enokra no say age if age and health one inside into the future no betimi dey here bibi fu from na on better na chi and it very very important and radio must start
2016 Pakwese Misata 2 was from central region
but that is okay the caveat I wo hunu no am ba be can say sometimes no apart from sin nipa no efi baby no e was so no so timi kire bibi ansa na microphone aginatum enti ne u be kire no ene be share microphone and cry say oh yemfa your support enter wachi
of course Pakwese anjire bibi asa
Pakwese enye a true political person or a technocrat no buy no want me anyi technocrat atade na nto kwa fa politics dey na nhye enu bi na Akwesi kaye no you ask yourself say mami obetimi aye uhwe the way I was starting na promising wakoni kromo she's granted some interviews. Ni nyina no ye or warm me up. Near ebia on person obey ni say obekwa akotena political platforms so na we di obi atem anase why bibisa ne de ebe din so obey
say. She spoke against that.
Exactly. But pass obe play politics and appeal to people's emotions say ne ye ya oh minimum me mumma enti ye yi me person me ba for the first time na me be chairman sana mako. All these things are politics. Now when I say I want to cover water regions and kosha say oh, but to say omo hu say I identify with you. Now region honum so atran ho ache. Wa ye vice chancellor wa chira de o no. I'm sure say our roots be o
dynamics na o
so spread and all that will come into play. But you see who vice presidential candidate I was say wa wo ko to aba no so no you hwe nipa no into the role. Timami Ushenu into the role. What does she bring? A lot of our vice presidential candidates, ni omo be vice presidents na nkasa no. Ade ba ko aye edition mo pa ye say omo ye what do we call them? The economic management team no mo da no. Enti no say me ye middle class na se me to aba. I would ask myself say enti mami ya obey apart from say oye oba oye academic oye an astute academic ne na sifu nyina no say ye no vice president does she have what it takes to manage an economic management team? Because the constitution may not say vice president no should definitely be the head of the team, but a convention I da hono over the period you know o be bisa ho say nipa ya yi ni say obey vice president obetimi I manage a lead team na me I manage economy nana. You may say she doesn't have an economics background, but she would not be the first person why vice president only background because John Mahama himself wasn't.
But some people argue say at that time we had an astute economist and not only a president.
Exactly.
If anything, so on any direction could help. Exactly. But this time around we don't have any.
That is a good point to make. But I'm saying I throw in that so that everybody who is thinking about the woman would think about her holistically. See, utuabamana because number one, onye obi a oye corruptible, obi betimi akoche ni bibia mana a twisty bibi, against the country. And so you look at all these dynamics, but you also look at the fact say, ro na udine kwa akotum, bebia udine kwa akoshe no. Obetimi aye jumama amana the we are country ni penny nana. So all these things are things that will come up. But you see, me no, I have sat back and have watched the woman who share from the day omuye announcement no. Na ye ni outdooring and say ya omuye or head UPSA. Who share the way our carrying home. You would see clearly say a certain management process has started. Managing her person has started.
Even the
appearance. Any
and I know you say mama twinanim
kakra. O twinanim kakra no you be ordinary no be twinanim because me no be na me ejuma no. Na because oye sector minister no I've seen her in close proximity. My ben na me who say oh mami we send an so ban tie. But the truth of the matter is say some management process no I was say a continue because yes say nyina ya gi atom no terrain na we remu sese ano far different from terrains wa operate wananti muda and you know all those things will come into play. Her person you can't take anything away from, and in politics complacency very dangerous. It will be very bad, and it will amount to complacency on the part of the MPP to think that Jane has nothing for the NDC.
All right, and on edeme ba kwesi my next issue am pese ya address is Mati within the week say MPP say we will give her to Napo because from baby I will free bus is here baby taking the current position Ministry of Education, and Napo no Ministry of Education is here, so Napo will be best person bia obetimi ene no edin komo something like that. Meaning what is answer now?
In Japan the cancer.
Yes.
Or can
you know why I say MPP communicators ni so go so can
Kennedy triggered it. And we now falling in line. No more kasa. O shall say we could see because my menako education ministry da. And now on him na post when you encounter kakra on the kusi saying accusations by cancellation of allowances. No maybe uncause we na po criticizing by out on so be defending. So muhuni say na juma na okoye ono akunta buo no na po a lot of information.
I don't know, bit me access no.
But you see,
is it fair to Ebia say obe assessing it based on adwuma koye o ministry ho nko a.
You see, say opese hu de obi betimi aye daache a. Ese so obisa say na no na de enutimi ye. Eno na obetimi agina so etumi ade a predict na kasa wei obetimi aye sei. Waba be wure public officer da. Education ministry wa managing for 4 years. Obi ehu de otimi ye. Problems by any ade problems no by no then otumi overcome. Ntino sa no man nyina ka ho.
Oh, one kasa assessment we am here e wo abra obey education minister. I don't know how. For me,
brilliant oye adwuma na mmom cancellation of teacher training allowance. For me, no almost a cabinet decision there, but na ye from so. Because uko deep ni nti ankofo ko training college. Omo use eno as a springboard. Ebi university mi nyi sika nko ahade me kwa me nya allowance kakra mi wie mi training college na betime gina so dia komani. Afi kodu baabi no na sabi students a omo na wo mo. Eni da so allowance ni ye de beye ekutwem. And I'm penina kasa at the time, ekujina kemko so. Say, enuntina me lose election. Oh, that's a kasa na wo. But on we twem. So, it is sad no man no and mimi would say no. Some is necessary. Oh, money. If you say trees, schools on the trees, my yebi. And 200 schools now so besino. To be very honest, also so problem by all. Say a few be 50 schools. Into few than 200 and more, to see here. Less than 30. I have functional now. It is sad no money now. As I say, or no so no couldn't crack them, no psyching one absolutely because certainly a member out. Debate we shall see here.
It will be assessing a honey beer or man 30-40%, and that's what funny say, Ophelia or ministry or because assessment, no case beer. Why am one more ministry why say any panel bit me I can say no bit me transfer ako in the new position as maybe a vice president.
And because the politics just had it here.
Because there can schools there are working. It might be say ministry now and the plans in BBA but money is not flowing. Exactly. It's not forthcoming. You release this kind of ma the be man how be dem pokrachi.
The TN say and you or no as a person the party manifesto. Promise, campaign promise. Ye ba and mutu abama ni ye twaso a afibia be see 50 schools. If you 9 you be 200. Entinu nkware bo piece wo school a omunye school kwada de etu obitwa. And ye dey ade number you can and it's politics.
You see, I feel say obi e banner policies are party na ye and I say the government are here from opposition omudira politics mo omdira aban an assessment of her nipa no will not be too fair to her because bi kra na bia na she was not directly in support and I said the input and call those promises move be but we be say Okora ministry hon with her knowledge in education and in the background no policies been on one initiative and I'll tell you something as somebody who has been a teacher before no, one of the biggest problems of basic education this country na teacher absenteeism. Yeah. No, I think that with that knowledge behind the thinking, no, and now that's a major campaign and issue, and she tackled it, and by the time of the ministry, no, not teacher absenteeism, I reduce it. Yes, of course, you may have pockets.
Then,
and you know, there were impromptu visitations to not in person, but circuit supervisors were instructed to make impromptu visitations to schools. And you know, school muhana, ubeshano biaba, circuit supervisor abana say director biaba, and sewuni there are sanctions that will be applied and all that.
Suddenly the idea
that be, but now say, one man for when you go to the bia. Circuit supervisor we could do baby na teacher in the there are things they do.
I know you one thing now. What other thing they be? You bet me actually say that they way.
And you see,
and
you see, apart from in education, no, apart from strengthening contact hours between teacher and any students, no, which you will not have say teacher and any one other thing so yeah, the access to the education. And see, it is one thing giving the providing all the necessary infrastructure and all that, but that is how you broaden access. And to be what Krabiasi, na say or so 90 some kilometers and sana work school. And mind you, uko GS or Munshishe Yemwa. I say you were kindergarten, required distance, I say akola and 90 feet a fee, a course at school distance or say a primary school, there is a required distance, I say akola 90 from that ni fee baby or tini about. Primary school, and the same applies to. But you see, but I see a diligent and consistent about it, and conscious and make sure say akola N90 be so many kilometers and so on primary school, and that's what GSS, and it is one of the things that now they were trying to tackle by building the schools. Unfortunately, no, they couldn't build the number no more promising. But say if someone to build the number of schools are no more promising now. Woefully below what they promised said they were going to do now. It may be a factors are a beyond or no control as a minister.
All right. Was it NDC Mekai say proud to say on be name running mate. Me and Kasame Bisa severally show is any other shows so. Say then say Baumia na abeye benchmark o say standard no obepo obi obe match ba o me ka say there be yempo obi obe match because Baumia level pay omo no enye no no mo hwehwe ba yempo is Nanado John Mahama Baumia Prof.
Yeah.
Sa pay say Nanado Mahama comparison in the minimum say e koso akopem time election. Jena na opoku ajima Prof na ye na ba foforo. Hwe no na wo hwe Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Omi no. Obia what the lie. It mean to me compare. Baumia economist. Economics was my ministry educationist. Arts, why yeah. Into say in academia you don't compare. Senka Baumia so educationist and my ministry economist, and then you can compare. It won't be compare. However, you see, any debate. Aliu Mahama versus John Mahama. Aliu Mahama, the late Aliu Mahama. I know you could for animate, no, or you economist, or you civil engineer. Well, master's when first degree, no, or you're not the businessman. And yet they went ahead and won the election. It's a year, no. But so say, you're debating inside any economy. The actual debating is between you and I, the ordinary Ghanaian. So, man or Timunu, Ejuma, when you be the bills, light bill, electricity bill, as a tremor, I don't know better. But then you about to so beba, and I may say, and a mammy, Dabi. Siciano, the Ghanaian voter is very complex. Oba. Obe kama ye kwai mesi school fatu baby dia na obe ya mame ono as a person that's what the sasa
no mo kana wo fo aso ebe me ho akakra say dia na be ya mame na kwan no ho ane ya ma no
da bi enya
school no ho ane ya ma no
I say eja we each of money when you utu school fees when
you dia na obe ya mame no in what sense
policies be na de be ba
dia na obe ya mame
me pese me ye clear
me pese wo ya mame ne say be wie school ma me nya dwuma Nia me person ye mame ne say me ye dwuma mame hu hare me hye yen hyehyei said be economy ni ahokyere mbam minsu bitumi nya nsuo ba bia metibia me yare na me ko hospital a sabi minisika kra yetumi hwa me so sa no ma no ena ye hia na ba ye hwe wonu ba wo na utue school fees wo ye chop money da bi o utumi moldu ni yie na kwada an nyini no ba ye mpanimpa na ne ho ba fa so ma oman na ene ye kasa wanya ntete papa enti no sa infrastructure ne ye basic obi ya ye
basic nemu so mo ye infrastructure comparison ni ade no
a non starter we don't need it
they need to do
it you say wo as a person ade na ekoso obi ye university otifie 8 years 10 years onye dwuma nye so ho ena obi wo yare a kapre oni bi o hospital a buoi oni ska obi hospital no hye dem na obo mpai sano man individual no sano mano interventions na ode beba no ena bebu ani pa no so na say ukoye ena we ko we ena debate sa debate na ye It is meant for the 12% of the voters. The middle class for. Not ordinary Ghanaian. Obo anyi mukra tumi move nkra ma ne to abama. Rollins time yante. O papa de no ho February ni meto ma no ato ama no. Enti obi adwen a middle class for no. Omo na 12% omo hwe na we here compare. Of course they are the kingmakers.
But you know
but majority of them or obo ha maybe obeka say maybe NDC ni ya wumi tumu any day any time meto ma NDC.
Emfa ho ne de.
Me MPP ni me de ya maame num nyina ya nanano ya party no je de ni ba bi akọ.
All right. Just the comparison in there. Akwesi say in academia you don't compare. But for the purposes of this country,
on the same
discipline, for the purposes of say Oman Ibe Kosono, I was see a comparison.
Okay.
Because number one, obi to say yeah nuya mia nuya baumia. Only say oh yeah baumia hantina me see nuya no. Na baumia won wabe vice president for almost 4 years. You ask yourself, say, has there been a single day Obi any corruption allegation be abonana? The answer is no. And yes, if you are born to crime, say I'm not fighting at it in home. The answer is no. Is it visible? And I say, you say economics na any background or by the contribution to the progress of the economy in those are the analysis the same way no. And you see, Nana, on hold the Prof. Nana, on hold the position, be other. Hold the offices that a vice chancellor. When they say vice chancellors cannot misbehave and steal money, why dean, why minister? And also, sir, we've not heard anything. That is the good thing about the standard now. Who can say, a man for see about me asset, you know? That is the good thing. Until now, no, we have somebody who is also coming to add and raise the bar even more. Until next time, say, who are presidential candidates in the future for this country? Now say, who kwako UOB? Now say, you are kwako UOB. Nipa no be follow below and this standard here. These two personalities have set now. And you see, wara. You get the point. And for me, no. Say, and we will do the assessment and we will use these people as the standard.
And Tigo, what's your kunyasua? What do we do? Corruption tag, but also. Fidigo. If you are kunyasua, ni nuwa, any be when you done with Uncle. So,
yeah, I mean, that is a good point.
Yes, because what is so? It's a bit difficult.
Oh, there be but
there are people
we've had presidents almost oh, former president for time, a kickback issue, Aruna Isikuba Bekai, former president, maybe or just say presidency on the consultancy. What does it imply? Afi former president Mahama Ford issue say you can say cry the back then ya yanka ho asem nwi and even Baumia I think this is zipline na say GPS minority na already issue say sikane ye too yes GPS
and as for sikane being too much there you cannot say
oh back kuku I better now back just office sikane kwa
but you see the point I'm making and but I tend to even agree with Akwesini say yes appointment the one obehun it a lot of the time
but that was then this time around
I mean the media and that is our role
your vibrant minority in parliament
I mean forget the vibrant minority no, a lot of the time will not paint the picture the way they should paint it because they will paint it to go in their favor. I think that is our role as media people. They overpaint it. It is our role as media people, as journalists, to make sure say we and you know one thing that is very sad for me and me are guilty. Since the passage of the Right to Information law, I have seen a number of people apply the law. Almost to institutions to say they should give them information on specific make requisition for specific information. They say guy or can say easy for man the procurement documents exactly those are the things that media people should begin to do right now. And you know say bia say zipline bi no bia koton na bia ofu say official you should be able to write and make specific demands say I want this document. Na ya politicians no mo yen to mo yen so a na omo di enema katakata so. And it's a challenge to us.
All right, unfortunately your time no aso. I had a bema kwa ma ye de nem komo no sie kaisa ha election headquarters nti e baba to home komo ne ade be di bebre na de se fantasy echeche ma ote asie bia na be ko so analyze na ya na ye analysis sei ebiebie nsemu a ote ho no ma memfa ne se ye ka odishie bia na o party be bia na obi ho ansem nti da bi ye biebie nsem no ma Ghana fo hu no kore no 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 ayi no kore eni hia mo man se betumpon enye de wo adwene ye wo sebe Just to go Adom online editor and afi producer of Jason Semo on Adom FM and Adom News editor Kosi Ajima. Me did nana say ample for J. Me no ye bade worker. So now we be Kofi Ampedu and a tell me agiti. Dominic is here boy near pound for press la no more or more Kenya obia ayana from the light sound camera social media for so edi omude edim. Yemo bia barricade the sala. Nyame adma e be say share for.